world news, sport, music,
Girl, I just want me with you like guys.
and many more. To listen to our programs, follow us live on all our social media platforms on Facebook at Aloore Radio, Twitter and Instagram at Aloore Radio. You can also subscribe on our YouTube page on Aloore Radio. Make sure you click on the notification bell so you know when we are live. This is Aloore Radio, the voice of Oyo State.
As a people with one song, with one voice, we're a nation undivided and poised. We will take a stand and build our land in faith to defend what is ours. Here we are as a people with one heart for one cause. We're determined to rebuild and restore. Where freedom reigns and truth prevails, our land where there's hope for us all. Our land where there's hope for us all.
Good morning, and you're welcome to another Business and Life series on Aloore Radio, transmitting from the GSM studio at the Ministry of Information and Tourism, Agodi Secretariat, Ibadan. If you've been a follower of this particular series, you know we discuss on business issues and life issues, and this morning is not going to be any different, as we will be looking at a very important topic within the business sector. My name is Oluwatoyin Onomade, and I'll be your presenter this morning. I'll be the one doing the honors of sharing with us this very important business topic that we can almost immediately apply, and begin to see the difference in our businesses. Once again, you're welcome. All right, so what's this all important topic that we want to look at this morning? It's called customer experience. Customer experience. And I'm going to do my best to explain into details what customer experience is and why it is important to our businesses. So if you are someone who is running a business right now, a business owner, or you intend to start a business someday, this is very, very important for you. Once you understand this, it becomes part of what you implement when you start your business. All right, so let's dive into it. Now, running a business is a fantastic idea. In fact, it's a noble concept. And we all know that a few years back, I mean, many years back, what people largely did was to work or look for white collar jobs, and everybody wanted to work for a company, work for an organization, work for the government, work for, and then over the years, there's been this change about entrepreneurship. There's been this clamor that people should not depend on white collar jobs, but should do their best to also try to start something, no matter how small it is, no matter how where you're starting from. There's been that encouragement, and sincerely, it's been a fantastic one, because people who never even thought they could go into business have been able to go into business that way. But the journey hasn't been all that smooth, because as a business researcher, I have, come across several data that is not so fantastic when it comes to running businesses. I was listening to someone 2 3 days ago say half of all businesses that start, half of small businesses that start, happen to shut down about 5 6 years after. Apparently, it's not that accurate. It's far more than half. I mean, any small business that is able to span 10 years, you've done very well. But some don't even last up to 2 years, some don't last up to 5 years, some don't even go up to 6 years before they fold up. Now, we need to understand that there are different factors that contribute to this. But this morning, the topic we're looking at, customer experience, is very, very crucial, especially to anybody that is running a business now or intends to go into business in the nearest future. And this is why. You see, years back, you could run your business any way you wanted for several reasons. You either were, one of the few in that business space operating, not too much of competitors. So whatever you dished out to the people buying was okay. But you need to realize that the business landscape has changed. It has evolved over the years, and it is still evolving. It's still getting better. But there is something that has become very crucial in the business landscape, and it is that businesses need to come or have become more customer centric. What does that mean? It means that any business that opens now, any business that operates now, and doesn't put the customer first will literally run out of business in no time, except it's a monopoly, except the business, the service you're offering, or the goods you have, the products you have, you're the only one who either has the right, who has the license, or the know-how to produce them or to offer that service, and which in most cases is not so. So which means you would have a lot of competitors, you would have a lot of people competing with you in that space. And because of the myriad of competitors, it gives the customer an edge. The customer has choices. The customer has a number of you and your competitors to choose from, which makes it even better. So whichever of you or your competitors is ready to up the game for the customer, the customers will definitely go in that direction. So a number of factors are responsible for what it has become. Business landscape has become customer centric. It means that it has become more customer focused. And trust me, it's going to become even more customer focused as the time goes by. Hence, that is why this kind of topics, this kind of things we want to talk about this morning, customer experience, is very, very important. Very, very important. Okay, so let's dive into. I've given you a good foundation and a reason why now things have changed. Things have become more customer oriented. Business landscape has become more customer oriented than it used to be. Back then, it used to be, look, I'm offering this service, you want it, you get it, you don't want it, you go. Or I have this product, I'm offering it, is for sale, you want it, you get it, you don't want it, you leave. No, things have changed. The business landscape has changed. Let me quickly get into trying to explain to us what customer experience is all about. Now, I know you have heard the word customer service. I know we're all familiar, especially with the advent of the telecommunication companies in Nigeria. We're all become familiar with the term customer care. But customer experience is not customer service, neither is it customer care. In fact, customer service, the help desks, especially in banks, in some organizations, that you can walk up to the customer service desk and make inquiries or make complaints and all that. Now, customer service, customer care is a minute part of the customer experience, and I'm going to explain it, right? So that's where I want to start from this morning, from explaining what is customer experience. Now, customer experience is not customer service, like I have said, right? It is not customer care, as those two are just little bit, a portion, a small part of what customer experience is all about. Now, a customer care department attends, to inquiries, complaints about a product or a service, general inquiries about the business, right? Now, so that's all those places are allowed to. That's all they are allowed, the scope they're allowed to cover. But customer experience is far reaching, right? I will explain it in a minute. Now, so for everyone who understands that for you to play in that field called business world right now, you there are real things you need to deal with. Now, so I want us to try and see what customer experience is all about, okay? So I will do a quick definition before we go on a short musical break, right? Now, so customer experience is all the interactions a customer will have with your company or your business touch points at all stages of the customer journey. I'm going to take that again so that you get it. So customer experience is all the interactions, very important, all the interactions a customer will have with your company or your business touch points at all stages of the customer journey. Now, when we come back from this short musical break, I'll try to explain what that is, and then we'll go into breaking it down to understand what we mean in practical terms by customer experience. Join us when we come back.
Yeah. It's 12 a.m. in the morning. I still do it for your call. Don't do me like this, oh yeah. Aramiti walona, yeah. Cause I don't dey wait, oh. I don't dey wait, see, so yeah. And I still dey pray, oh. I still dey pray, oh yeah. Oh, don't know. All my ego now for you.
All my ego for you.
All my rabba now for you. Yeah.
All my rabba for you.
Go me now for you. Yeah.
Okay for you.
All the motor for my garage for you. Yeah.
All the motor in the garage for you. Yeah.
All my ego now for you.
Ego now for you. Yeah.
All my rabba now for you. Yeah. go go, me now for you. All the motor for my garage for you.
Make the motor for the garage for you. OBO, I dare. 30 million for you. For the best for you. I put my life on the line for you. Nobody else got you. Baby, boo. Shake it. You don't say you be my boo. If I ever leave you, oh, baby, I be fool. Baby, I be fool. Say I want to show you my world, girl.
You're welcome back to the Business and Life series on Aloore Radio, transmitting from the GSM studio at the Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism, Secretariat Agodi, Ibadan. Now you can join us on our Facebook handles, www.facebook.com/Aloore Radio, on YouTube, Aloore Radio, website www.aloreradio.com, and our mobile number 09039853731. I'll take it one more time. 09039853731. We've been discussing this morning on a very important topic in the business terrain, especially if you're operating in the business terrain right now, or if you ever intend to get into any form of business. We've been talking about this very important topic, which is customer experience. Now, before we went on that break, I explained to us that customer experience is not the same thing as customer service, neither is it the same thing as customer care. And I told us that customer care, customer service are just a small part of what should happen in the entire customer experience coverage. And I try to define to us what customer experience is. So I'm going to take that again and then try to begin to break it down. So customer experience is all the interactions. Please, I need you to take note of this. Interactions, very, very important. Customer experience is all the interactions a customer will have with your company, your business, touch points, at all stages of the customer journey. And even sometimes this may not result in purchase, but the potential customer has had interactions with your business, especially with all your business touch points at some point. Another definition says customer experience is the impression your customers have of your